on. Maybe not so much in real estate. Actually, finding any good news in real estate has been practically impossible over the last 4 years. But in commercial real estate, our next guest says there's one property type that's really cooking right now. John Levy is here, president of John B. Levy Company, real estate investment banking firm. Good to see you, old friend.
Nice to see you, Chris.
All right, now what do we got here? We got one area then in commercial real estate that you say is just hot right now. Where is it?
It's multifamily. It's interesting because it's hot for the exact reason that you guys just went over. The housing market's terrible. So people want to rent because they either can't buy, can't get financing, don't want to leave, or afraid prices will go down. So multifamily is still pretty good right now.
Now, how is Fannie and Freddie involved with multifamily? Because I know you have an opinion about their involvement in multifamily that's different in the single-family housing market.
Yeah, in the single family, I think we need Fannie and Freddie. We need liquidity in the market. In multifamily, actually, I think it's a good time to have them withdraw a bit. There's plenty of money for good multifamily from insurance companies, from pension funds, from banks. And in fact, Fannie and Freddie actually underprice the market. So in other words, our government money is keeping rates low. So if you're a borrower, that's a terrific deal. Money's on sale. But I'm not sure why that's good policy.
Or why it's good for the economy in general. When you can take the government out of it. Anytime we can take the government out of it and allow free market principles to work, which you're saying could happen in the multifamily, it's a good example in multifamily. That's good.
Yeah, that's right. Because, for example, look at industrial, look at office buildings, look at retail. They don't have any Freddie or Fannie money. The only one that does is multifamily. The only exception for withdrawing them from multifamily over a period of time, I think, is low-income housing. That really is going to need some government support, probably always. But these very nice, attractive apartment complexes, they can be financed easily by the free market. I'm not sure why they wouldn't be. In fact, it's interesting when you go into an insurance company or a bank and you say, I want a loan on a multifamily, the first thing they say is, why don't you go to Freddie and Fannie? They're cheaper.
Wow.
So that gives you an idea of what's happening in one segment of the economy.
Yeah, the government involvement is hurting the free market.
I think it is.
Now, when you talk about real estate, we always talk about it, real estate is always local. Yeah, I'm sure it's the same way with the multifamily units. And where is it really hot?
Well, any of the gateway cities are good. For example, San Francisco is great because of the tech boom. Washington, D.C. is still very strong. New York is extremely strong, as you know. It's hard to get an apartment. Actually, I think you can look in some of the upper Midwest and find some very good apartment values on the purchase side, and they're much cheaper than they are in, say, some of the gateway cities. You know, it's hard to remember, but you know, a while ago, we were thinking the auto business in America was dead. It's not dead. The upper Midwest is where that is. Those are interesting places to look.
All right, John, one final thing. We've been waiting for this refi bubble to burst a little bit here in commercial real estate, really for the last couple of years. Haven't seen it. Will we see it?
No, I don't think so. I think we're going to see a bunch of what we call extended pretends. We'll see a little bit of money coming from mutual funds, some from CMBS. But we have more of the same going on. We're not out of this yet. We've got over $1 trillion coming up in the next 4 or 5 years.
But it won't cause a systemic problem?
I don't think so. I think there's enough money to get us through the period.
All right, great. John, always good seeing you.
Nice to see you.
Happy holidays to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice uplifting report. Thank you. Okay.